Good morning from Tokyo DisneySea. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Olivia.
And you're watching the whole story.
So this is a drastic difference from when we were in Disneyland just a couple days prior. You see the crowds are way backed up, and we got there probably an hour or an hour and a half before the park opens. So definitely plan for extra time here at DisneySea versus Disneyland. It was actually so backed up that even when they started letting people in at park open, we couldn't get into the gate until about 9:20. So we kind of missed the whole rope drop thing. But anyway, we decided to find a shortish wait time, and we opted for the Tower of Terror.
So the Big Band Beat is supposed to be a really, really good show. We're prioritizing rides today, but if we have time, we might hop over there. There is their version of Tower of Terror. She's beautiful.
So the story of the Hightower Hotel is Harrison Hightower, who is the owner of the hotel. He is also a collector of relics. So he happens to bring back one particular relic, and it's a tribal African idol that he disrespects. And as punishment for the disrespect, the idol comes to life and blasts him down the elevator shaft, and then essentially curses the hotel.
So the Hightower Hotel, super cute. It's like a totally different storyline than any of the other Tower of Terror versions. So that was really cool. It's like 10 o'clock already. We didn't even get in the park until like after 9:20. But now we're going to do Turtle Talk with Crush because it is right here next to the Tower of Terror.
じゃあさ、こっちの前にしようかな。一番前、ちょうど真ん中あたりで。
So we just did Turtle Talk with Crush, super cute. Didn't understand a word he was saying, but the vibes were immaculate nonetheless. So it's 10:39. I was able to get another premiere access pass for Rapunzel's around the same time as our Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey. So we should be able to do those back to back. And then we also got a 40th anniversary pass for Indiana Jones, but it's not until late tonight. I went ahead and grabbed it because it was looking like it might run out. So we have a pretty long wait before we can select something else on that, but we're gonna walk over, probably do the other Nemo ride because it only has like a 10 or 15 minute wait, and then maybe grab an early lunch because all of our Fantasy Springs rides right now are right during lunch. So change plans. By the time we got over here, it was like a 30-minute wait, so we're just gonna try to get a 40th priority pass for that sometime later today. So now I think we're gonna go grab an early lunch before we head into Fantasy Springs.
Okay, we went to Breezeway Bite for a quick little early lunch, and we got the little pizza, kind of looks like a Hot Pocket. Inside of it's chicken and mozzarella, super delicious with a crispy Coke, and it's really, really good.
Plot twist again. By the time we got done with our little pizza turnovers, Nemo was back down to 15 minutes, so we hopped over here real quick. The Nemo Sea Finder ride is super cute. It's kind of like Star Wars with like the motion simulator. You're shrunk down to the size of a little fish, and you go on an adventure with Nemo and the gang. So much fun. That one was really, really cute. So while we were in line for Nemo, I was able to get a premiere pass for Peter Pan, like right now. So we have all 3 major rides in Fantasy Springs, like back to back to back. So we're about to be non-stop here for a bit.
Fantasy Springs is the latest addition to DisneySea, and I tell you, it deserves every bit of hype that it's gotten.
So Peter Pan was ridiculously cute. It's a really awesome ride. They have like live set, but it's 3D at the same time. You're like flying through the air, kind of like Flight of Passage. Yes, a little bit. Obviously with better screen and a better storyline, but
Yes, but flying with Peter Pan and Tinker and all the people, it's so much.
gosh. Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey.
A sight to see, I tell you. Beautiful. Beautiful. The songs, all the hit places. I was crying. I felt like I was actually in the movie. It was touching. It's touching.
This whole like area is phenomenal. Hang on. We're literally in Arendelle.
Elsa.
Okay, so Rapunzel's short, sweet. Oh, I literally cried. I'm still crying. And I just keep crying because I've hyped myself up for years to be here. And the fact that I'm here now is like
So worth it.
worth the 14-hour flight, worth the money. Like,
So worth it. So worth it for the memories. The tears are definitely validated. This is a beautiful experience, and you guys just stay tuned for more of the magic.
First of all, I apologize because I'm just emotional because I've dreamt of coming here for forever. It's really hot, so I got a beer. Nothing like drinking a nice cold beer out of a cup. And we're chilling here. What was your favorite ride?
Okay, so Frozen and Rapunzel were tied. I mean, like neck and neck. But the only thing that bumped Frozen up is the longevity. Rapunzel was a beautiful, amazing, literally breathtaking. It was just too short. I wasn't ready for it to be over, and that's why Frozen took the top.
We came back over to this area because we had one more ride to hit, and that was Aquatopia. I totally forgot it was a water ride, so I was unprepared with my H2O ensemble, and let me tell you, we certainly paid for it.
Yeah. I've been drier than this before. That's
I forgot that this ride was a water ride until I got like right up the front. By that time, you don't have time for your H2O ensemble, so yeah.
Next on the docket was Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is only located here in DisneySea. You hop into a subterranean vehicle, venture into the volcano, some things happen, and you go places that Captain Nemo has never been before. So I thought this was really cute. I didn't look up anything prior to this ride, so it was a total surprise for me and a pleasant surprise at that.
Okay. That ride, a bit surprised. Like half dark ride, half roller coaster. And I be honest with you, I didn't look it up beforehand. I just know that it's like only here, so I must do. And boy, was it a good surprise.
great graphic. All of the little
The
creatures
animatronics,
were,
yeah.
I mean, So we don't have another ride until like 3:30. So I think we're gonna walk around the Little Mermaid area and then I don't know, see what else we can get.
So inside Triton's castle is Triton's kingdom. So this is a massive indoor area with rides and food, most importantly, air conditioning for these hot Tokyo days. We decided to cool down with a little ice cream treat that we saw on TikTok. It was the seashell monaka. It turned out to be really delicious. Usually I'm not a huge fan of ice cream sandwiches, but this one was beautiful and tasty.
So the outside is like an ice cream cone. Obviously you have the vanilla ice cream on the inside, and you can't really see it good in mine, but there's like strawberry and corn in there as well.
Like I mentioned, this area is massive and they have multiple rides in here. All the rides are tailored towards smaller children, so it's the perfect place if you have kiddos because they can be entertained. You guys can fuel up with some snacks or food. They do have an entire restaurant in here as well, so overall, a phenomenal area. After a little cool down, we decided to head back to the front of the park. We took the boat for this just because we were tired. We've been walking 20,000 plus steps a day. I thought this was a really great chance to also see some of the other lands. And it does bring you right back to the front of the park. So a really good option if you're trying to go from front to back, back to front. Hit the boat. Our next ride was Toy Story Mania. So their little Toy Story area is pretty small. This is basically the only thing over here. The ride is exactly the same as back in the States, but I thought the theming in here was extra cute. The giant door and the giant bed were fun to see. And of course, the game is fun in itself. This is always one of my favorites. By this time, it's late afternoon. We're dying from the heat, so we're walking around some shops and some of the other like areas. I gotta tell y'all about Duffy though. So Duffy is Mickey Mouse's teddy bear, and him and his friends basically have taken over Tokyo Disney, right? So he is arguably bigger than the mouse himself, you know? I mean, he is everywhere and everybody loves him, and he has all kinds of merch and stickers, and it's wild. So Soarin does end up being our last ride of the day. We're just pure exhausted, and we just weren't really enjoying ourselves anymore. You do have to walk through Italy to get to Soarin, and it is beautiful. It feels like I'm walking the streets of Italy, the actual country. The storyline behind this Soaring is you are in the Museum of Fantastic Flight, and Miss Camilla Falco takes you on her latest invention, which is called the Dream Flyer, where you fly through the scenes. The scenes are basically the same, except for just a couple differences. So it was nice to, have the classics, I guess. I thought the pre-show for this one was the star. It was really cool, and it really brought me into the storyline.
Soarin' it's a good ride no matter how you slice and dice it. This one was cool because they swapped out Paris with Tokyo and the Tokyo Tower. And then, of course, you end up back at DisneySea, just like the other Soarins. You end up in the park that you started in. But yeah, that was really, really cool.
Loved it.
Yeah. We've hit basically everything we wanted to hit in here. We are exhausted because we've done 20,000 steps every single day. So I think we're going to call it a day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. We'll see you next time. I'm Maddie.
I'm Olivia.
And this is The Whole Story.